Just to manifest for the record, Mr. Chair, that this afternoon, during the wait, 1 minute lang, boss. At lunch, Mr. Chair, we took advantage of the presence of the Secretary of Justice. With your presence, Mrs. Chair, and the Senate President and myself, we agreed to pursue the idea that the Diskaya, considering that they were the first to produce a sworn statement, that sworn statement should be validated and subjected into the process of the witness protection program, and the Secretary was good enough to invite him tomorrow, and that particular document will be processed whether or not he will qualify ultimately in his application to be placed under the witness protection program. Mr. Chair, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. That is between the Secretary of Justice.
Secretary Remulla, we may excuse him if there are no questions.
Mr. Chairman, I have a few questions for the Secretary.
Senator Bang.
May I ask my questions to the Secretary? They're just few.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Secretary Remulla, magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon po.
Welcome po sa Senado.
Senator Bongo, kasi siya yung... Okay lang? Sige, thank you.
Thank you, Senator Go. Secretary Remulla, maaari po bang magbigay kayo ng update pagdating sa mga kaso na na-file na o ifa-file pa natin sa mga kasabwat dito sa napakalaking korupsyon na nangyayari sa ating bansa?
Yung mga final po kasi ni Secretary Dizon went straight to the Ombudsman. So hindi po namin hawak yun. Ang ginagawa po namin ngayon, we have collated 5 cases already to the NBI, and then nag-meeting po kanina sa DOJ about the cases that we will be filing very soon on this matter. And these are the ghost projects. Yun po yung aming inuna.
So uunahin niyo po yung Ghost Project. Yung
Yes,
susunod po ninyo pagkatapos ng investigasyon ni Secretary Dizon, yung mga severely substandard.
Yes, sir. The substandard will come next. And of course, yung sistema po na ginagamit para ho sa conspiracy, kasi para hong conspiracy, we're looking at that angle first. Kasi it's like a conspiracy between some people from DPWH, contractors, and legislators, and probably some other people.
Secretary, ang hinahanap po ng taong bayan, lahat ng mga kasangkot ay managot, no? And I trust that the Justice Department will do that. Pero ang isa rin pong hinahanap ng tao, yung mabilisang agarang at mabilisang aksyon, no? The President mentioned this flood control during the SONA Day. July 28 po yon. So July 28, it's already September, baka po magdadalawang buwan na po yan. Hinahanap po ng tao yung lunas dito po sa isyong ito. So can we get a commitment na isa po ito sa priority ng DOJ at binibigyan po ito ng tamang pansin? At yung korupsyon po nakikita natin ay mahanapan po natin ang tamang solusyon at yung mga managot ay talagang makulong at makasuhan?
We make that commitment to the Filipino people. Hindi ho namin pababayaan ang kasong to. At ito po we will pursue it to the very end. Hindi ho kami matutulog dito. Like that, what we do with the other cases, talagang minamatsyag po namin, tsaka tinatsaga po namin ang bawat araw para ma-build up namin ang cases. Kasi ang kailangan po talaga case build up. Pag hindi ho na case build up yan, mawawala po yung kaso. Kailangan po nakahanda pong ebidensya and always ready for trial when we file it.
Yes. Chairman, last 2 questions. Unang-una, may timeline ho ba kayo? May internal timeline po ba kayo ng pag-file ng mga kaso sa mga nasangkot po dito? At pangalawa, ano po yung inyong working relationship with the ICI? Meron po ba kayong pag-uusap na tungkol sa sino ang magpa-file, ano yung mga proseso, o parallel po ang ginagawa nyo ng ICI?
Ano ho yan? Kasi ang mangyayari po rito, we are also the prosecutorial arm of the Ombudsman. Kaya ang ICI po, ng kanilang mga findings will go to us for proper disposition. And of course, some of them will go straight to the Ombudsman. But at the same time, yung aming pong research, provide namin sa kanila para wala hong duplication, so they can have their findings faster. Kasi para hindi na ho sila pa ulit-ulit. Yung aming pong nahanap na, papavalidate namin sa kanila para Mag-share na lang po kami ng resources.
So meron na pong working relationship.
Hindi pa po kami nag-uusap, pero madali na po yung kasi kaibigan ko naman po si Babe Singson.
Secretary, my question earlier, my last question, yung timeline po, kasi yan po yung hinahanap ng tao. Kailan po magkakaroon ng full revelation of all of the findings, mga kasuhan, mga mahuhuli, mga mananagot? Meron po ba kayong internal timeline sa DOJ? I'm sure na pag-uusapan ninyo na dapat before this month, meron na tayo mga na-file po.
Ang due process po will make us, will give us the earliest window at 40 days to 60 days.
From now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
40 days from
That's
now.
due process, sir. Kasi magsasend tayo na sa PINA, tapos magbibigay po sila ng affidavits.
So, yun po yung pinakamabilis, kumbaga.
40 would be the fastest. And at 60 would be safe.
And Secretary, so thank you for that, Secretary. Pero siguro po mungkahi ko at palagay ko po ito rin mungkahi ng mga kasama ko, sana po sa mabilisang panahon talagang makita ho natin na may nakasuhan na lahat ng mga nasangkot po dito, hindi lang po iilan. Salamat po.
Thank you, Senator Bang. So the Secretary of Justice is excused. Maraming salamat po.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Senator Marcoleta.
just to manifest for the record, Mr. Chair, that this afternoon, during the wait, 1 minute lang, boss. At lunch, Mr. Chair, we took advantage of the presence of the Secretary of Justice. With your presence, Mrs. Chair, and the Senate President and myself, we agreed to pursue the idea that the Diskaya, considering that they were the first to produce a sworn statement, that sworn statement should be validated and subjected into the process of the Witness Protection Program, and the Secretary was good enough to invite him tomorrow, and that particular document will be processed whether or not he will qualify ultimately in his application to be placed under the Witness Protection Program. Mr. Chair, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. That is between the Secretary of Justice or the Justice Department, particularly the Witness Protection Program Office, and Mr. and Mrs. Diskaya. Thank you. Thank you. Maraming salamat po, Secretary Boying.
Salamat po. Salamat.
Okay. Manifestation lang with the permission of Senator Gono. We want to be fair. We want to be transparent. We want to be honest, especially to the public na nanonood. Just to lend credence to the assertion of, I don't know if it's JP Mendoza or Bryce Hernandez. Indeed, meron talagang 600 million as described, as enumerated under the unprogrammed fund. I just want to make it clear. But we will have to deal with this in the next hearing. Ito yung kiniklaim nyo na in-insert ni Senator Joel sa Bulacan.
Opo,
And I
Your Honor.
counted, there are 7 items or 8 items
Eight
with
po.
75 million pesos each. So I computed that's exactly 600 million.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Okay. So okay na doon.
Your Honor, meron pa nga po akong follow-up na picture pala ng...
Later na yan. Later
Sige
na.
po. Okay po.
Ito naman ang para sa'yo. Natatandaan mo ba na nag-file yung lawyer mo ng motion to lift contempt order para sa'yo? Dahil na-contempt ka na under the...
Sana po, Your Honor,
previous-
para po
Okay.
makagawa po ako ng
Natatandaan mo
tamang
ba yung
ebidensya.
attachment mo doon? Anong mga attachments mo doon? Yung
mga-
pinagtatanggi-tanggi mo na hindi mo alam, inattach mo eh. Yan, no? Yung lisensya mo, inattach mo rito eh.
Yun nga po, na hindi ko po talaga nahawakan yun.
Yeah. Pero ba't gagamitin mo attachment yung sinasabi mo kanina na hindi mo alam? Oh, never mind answering. I just want to point that out that you are really incredible at times. You have selective memory, Sir Bryce. I'm telling you, hindi pwedeng selective dito. Pagka nangako ka, magsasabi ka ng totoo, totohanin mo lahat. Hindi pwedeng kung ano lang yung conveniently maalala mo, yun lang ang sasabihin mo rito. Hindi ka papasa rito. Ang daming tao rito eh. I'm warning you again. Alam mo, pwede ka naming i-detain dito hanggang sa ma-issuean ka ng warrant ng Sandigan Bayan. It will only take, 40 to 60 days. No? And we can detain you here until such time that a warrant of arrest, non-bailable at that because malversation over and above 8.8 million pesos na threshold, hindi ka makakapiyansa. So you better think many times, Mr. Bryce and JP De Guzman. Cook na kayo eh. Wag na kayo lumusot. Magsabi na kayo, alam nyo, may tinatawag tayong redemption. Whether it's redemption here or redemption there, it's still redemption. So you better, mag-reflect kayo mabuti. That's my advice.
Your Honor, regarding po dun sa lifting of contempt,
Oh, never mind. I just, I
para
already
po
made
sa-
my point. In-attach mo eh. Tinatanggi mo kanina, attachment mo. Senator Bongo.
Salamat, Mr. Chair. Just a short question lang po sa DBM, no? Na-raise po to ni Senator Win Gatchalian kanina about unprogrammed appropriations. Under the 2023 GAA, there is a provision under unprogrammed appropriations for priority infrastructure program for roads, bridges, multipurpose buildings, facilities, flood control, and water systems amounting to 145 billion. Under the 2024 GAA, there is a capital outlay of 159 billion under the unprogrammed appropriations for strengthening assistance for government infrastructure and social programs. And in 2025, meron naman pong 96 billion for this purpose. Ito pong unprogrammed appropriations, wala pong line item po ito at ano-anong proyekto po ito. Kumbaga lump sum po ito na nasa discretion po ng iilan kung ano po ang priority. At nandito rin po si Yusek Abuel. Natanong ko po ito, nagkaroon po ako ng 14 hearings last year para sa HEA, Health Emergency Allowances. At parati ko itong tinatanong sa DBM, baka pwede bang mabigyan ng prioridad yung HEA. At finally, last year, nabayaran po yung 27 billion. At this year yata may 6.9 billion. Kinuha nyo po, maybe saan program yung last year or sa GIP program. So, ibabalik ko lang po yung tanong ko dito sa infrastructure. Salamat, nabayaran nyo yung HEA last year sa ating pagpupursige. Binabantayan natin ito bilang chairman po ng Committee on Health last year, no? So, ito pong unprogrammed appropriations na ito, sino pong nagdi-determine kung ano ho yung prioridad ninyo? Kasi hanap rito si Senator Joel sa libro ng mga proyekto. Ito naman sa unprogram, hindi natin nakikita doon kasi ang nagdi-determine lang nito, iilan lang po. Sino pong nagdi-determine ng mga proyekto at saan po napupunta?
Mr. Chair, under the unprogrammed appropriations, mayroon po tayong listahan no, how to prioritize these releases po under the unprogrammed fund. So, una po, as far as yung with the use of the excess income or revenue collection, una po ay inuna po natin ang personal benefits. Pangalawa po is for the social services. And then for Government of the Philippines counterpart po ng foreign assisted projects, yung tinatawag GOP. And then followed po dito yung infrastructure projects. And the last is the other priority projects authorized within the purpose of Section 1, 3 to 8 po. So ganun po yung prioritization
So may
po natin.
infra po, may infra rito.
Yes, mayroon po.
So may flood control rin dito.
When we say infrastructure, Mr. Chair, ano po kasama po yung flood control project?
Predetermined na ba ito? Nasa GAA? Wala.
Mr. Chair, wala po dito. Wala pong
So hindi
list,
ito
no?
makikita sa GAA.
Yes po. Wala po makikita yan. That's why it's under the unprogrammed pa po. Kasi wala po doon sa mismong GAA.
Sino po ang nagdi-determine ng priority dito? Sa mga proyektong ito? Ang DPWH o kayo?
Okay. As far as Mr. Chair, syempre po, yung DPWH, kasi sila po yung nagde-determine kung ano po yung priorities that should be released under the unprogrammed appropriation under Section 1 po ng yung support to infrastructure and social services. Yung sa GIP.
Hindi, ang ibig ko sabihin, kung nakikita natin sa libro kanina, sa GAA, yung mga proyekto ng 2024, 2025, o 2023 yung hawak ni Senator Joel, how about itong unprogrammed appropriation? Saan makikita po ito?
Wala pong makikita mismo po doon sa program natin. It will only be determined po once the request to the DBM, we call it this, when they submit the special budget request, nandun na po yung priority, what should be their priority.
So hindi po ito nakikita ng publiko.
Once makikita po once the SARO has been released, Mr. Chair.
Ano pinagkakaiba nito kung nasa GAA? Yung kanina pinakita ka ni Senator Joel, saan program na sinasabi ninyo?
Yes, Mr. Because the program is considered the special purpose funds po. Kaya hindi po siya, wala siyang listahan po when we, for approval po. When we submit that, wala pa pong listahan. It could only be determined that when we already released during the implementation
So
period.
last question, sino nga po ang nagdi-determine?
The agency, Mr. Chair.
Agency.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, magkano na pong na-release sa 2025?
Okay, I have it here. As of now, Mr. Chair, for the purpose of the flood control, mayroon na po tayo 9.47 billion pesos, Mr. Chair.
Sa 2025 po.
That is to support for the foreign assisted projects. Basically, this is the GOP counterpart.
Sige po. Salamat.
Loan proceeds, sorry. Loan proceeds, yes.
Salamat. Yun muna for the meantime, Sir
Loan
Chair.
proceeds, kasi tatlo lang yung requirements yan, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Merong excess revenue, yung sabihin, may pero yung treasury, merong accompanying revenue measure, at saka merong approved loans.
Yes, Mr. Chair, you're right.
Yun lang. Kaya kami noon, ako mismo nagko-complain kung bakit pati yung PhilHealth nilipat, na-realign, samantalang hindi po pwede yun, di ba? Although, of course, under the 2024 GAA, kung kailan nangyari to, naglagay sila ng dalawang special provision, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair. It's the Congress who provided that
Correct,
provision, Mr.
correct.
Chair. Thank you.
Which is illegal, di po ba? Dahil general law yung GAA. Effectively amending special laws. Syntax, yung the law that covers PCSO and PAGCOR, di ba? So,
Regarding
hindi
that,
nyo ba,
Mr. Chair.
hindi nyo ba nakita yon na maski merong special provision na pwede pa rin hindi i-release? Kasi ang understanding ko, pagka special purpose fund, under which nandoon yung unprogrammed appropriations or unprogrammed fund, ano to kung i-bet nyo, maski nilagay pa nila sa GAA, pwede nyong hindi i-comply tutusin. You were a willing